Hey, I'm Kiana and welcome to my channel where we discuss faith, food, beauty, and relationships. And today I want to talk about cancel culture. And what I've noticed is it is very easy for us to cancel people who are different from ourselves, people who look different, belief system is different, they don't live in our community. So again, whoever looks different or lives differently than us, it's easy for us to say cancel, bam, done. I'm not listening to that music anymore. I'm not following this person anymore. I don't like this person anymore. I don't like these group of people anymore. If this person that's being canceled is a part of a company or organization or group of people, we cancel the whole group. And the whole group shouldn't speak for that one person, depending on the group, obviously. So I just want to talk a little bit about that today. Social norms, cultural norms, and again, the cancel culture. So I was actually in the car yesterday with my 16-year-old son, and Bell Biv Devoe came on, Do Me Baby. And he was talking, I was like, wait, let me listen to this. This is my song. So I'm in the car driving, Do Me Baby. And then he gets to backstage, underage, adolescents, how you doing? Fine, she replied. I sighed. I like to do the wild thing. Action took place. Hey, I want to stop. I've never paid this song any attention. This came out 30 years ago. At 10 years old, I was bobbing my head, do me, baby, not even understanding that they're talking about rape, statutory rape. And it's like, do we cancel BBD? Nobody's talked about it. Again, it was 30 years ago. And I'm sure if it was up for discussion today with the group, they would say, well, that was the culture during that time. You could talk about things like that. You could say things like that. But those things are so extremely inappropriate. And I cannot believe that. I'm sure people maybe did discuss this. Again, this was 30 years ago. I was 10 years old. But I just can't believe that, like how we bob our head to songs, that means we're in agreement with what's being said in the song. And the thing about the cancel culture is making people accountable for the things that they say and what they put out to the world. And I'm sure we're all guilty of speaking ill towards a group of people or prejudging people or, whatever the case is, being biased, prejudiced against groups of people. It could be kids. Like, I can't stand kids. They always do blah, blah, blah. We all have these biases. It doesn't always mean racial. Sometimes we have these cultural biases against people who they do things like this. And I think that's gross. I think they eat with their hands. I don't like that they eat with their hands. We all have these biases. But then we have social norms. Like a social norm is something like if someone sneezes and you say, oh, God bless you. That's a social norm. Like, that's what we all do. But then we have cultural norms, again, like eating with your hands, for example, in some cultures that may be customary, or sharing the food off the plate. It's like cultural norms or, regional blah, blah, blah. You get the point of what I'm saying about that. But again, if they were to interview today in 2021 and discuss, like, what was the meaning behind this song? Has this ever happened? And I'm sure that it has. Let's just be real. Somebody actually wrote those lyrics. We need to find out who wrote the lyrics. And the fact that they performed them, it's like, did they not hear that they were saying backstage, underage, adolescent? How you doing? Fine, she replied. I sighed. I like to do the wild thing. It's just crazy to me. So again, I think that people find it hard to cancel people that look like them. It's like, well, we'll make excuses. Well, they just put, they didn't write it, or they were just singing a song, or that was just what was in. But yet, if it was some boy band that doesn't share the same pigment as you, you would be disgusted and you would be canceling them right away. So I think that's a big part of cancel culture. People tend to favor people who share things that they share, views that they share, their racial identity or whatever the case is, sexual orientation. They tend to favor those people, although their behavior is like cancel worthy, right? Now, obviously, BBD, they're not still making like hits now. They're still traveling and, it's like, but they have a family. They have to eat. They have to eat, Kiana. Like, why would you bring this up? I just want to bring up how disgusted I was to actually hear those lyrics and the fact that they are icons, supposedly, and We've never talked about this. You know, I recently saw him, a couple years ago, him and his wife on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Roha, as they say. His wife and him, they seem like they're very normal. Obviously, again, that was 30 years ago. But it's like, we're still doing it though. We're finding old tweets from people from 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that they were saying to be comical, or interviews with people, or like we're intentionally like trying to entrap people by asking them questions to find out what their beliefs are. And I'm talking about not just racial things. People want to know about your political affiliation so they can have a reason to cancel you. You know, like it's crazy. So I just want to know what you guys think about that. And I also have another surprise today. So stay tuned for this surprise unpackaging that I have. And also plan to make a carrot cake. So stay tuned, watch me make a carrot cake for the first time that I'm really excited about. I want to share my recipe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Clearly, this is a whole nother day. I didn't have a chance to make the carrot cake because I got really busy. So I plan to make something else. So you just have to stay tuned to see what it is. But for now, remember about the glasses from the thrift store, and I showed you guys a video last week showing you some of the great deals that I got from the thrift store. So I decided that I need to have a place to stash these. You know, I have a very small kitchen, so I went ahead and ordered a under shelf wine rack. So I haven't had a chance to open it. Okay, so it says that you don't have to screw anything. I mean, you don't have to like, you don't need like tools or drills or anything. Well, you need a tool, obviously, but you don't have to have a drill, because I wouldn't be able to do it if I needed a drill. And this was pretty inexpensive. I don't think it was more than like maybe $20, $24. I don't know. I'll look at the invoice and I'll let you guys know what it is. And I was sure to get stainless, because I don't think it's chrome, because I was afraid chrome would tarnish. I should probably have scissors maybe. That would have been smart. Let's see. I have these like all over at my desk, you know, in the kitchen drawer. I can have access to it whenever I need it. And I have them in another place in the house. So, okay, so here are the screws. Looks like I do need to have a screwdriver. I guess basically it'll go up under here, right? Under the cabinet, and then this will hang off like this, something like this. So let's get it all figured out. So I am actually so annoyed that I had to pull out a drill, and I have this rinky-dink remedial drill, and we lost one of the screws. There are only 4 to begin with, and it's actually cute though, right? So I have the 2 here. Again, this is what I found at the thrift store a few weeks ago, maybe over a month ago, more than a month ago. And then I have 6 of these. So it looks really nice, right? So it's accessible if I'm hosting or just entertaining myself, you know. So it's super cute out the way. And it's large enough for 3, 6, 9, 12 glasses or stemware. So I am going to get this all cleaned up to continue with our post-pandemic hosting. So I'm gonna make the fried oysters and then do my dinner, everything cooking. I'm actually putting chicken in the air fryer. So lazy, quick, fast, no batter. We'll probably I'll just season it up and give him the option, my son, to put like lemon pepper seasoning or just whatever, you know, hot sauce, whatever, right? And then I'm gonna make some sauteed kale, because we need our vegetables, obviously. So I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. I'll be right back. Okay, so since I'm making fried oysters, I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and just fry some baby bell mushrooms. This is the last that I had from this little cart. So I have the oysters, the whole oysters from a can. Here's the can. They were in water, and this is a 8-ounce can boiled in water. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all seasoned. Still seafood, you know, from water. I'm gonna actually batter the mushrooms first, so I don't get like the seed junk onto the fungus. So I have, this is like 2/3 of flour. I don't think I need very much because the oysters are pretty small. I may need to add more. And then I have this little panko, yeah. The breadcrumbs, basically. Just have a different texture. And I'm just kind of, because I want to have more of these in the flour. And this is probably just like another cup, actually. So let's just kind of shake it around. Just shake it around. Shake it around. And I have a little mix of seasoning. So it's like lemon pepper, red pepper flakes. I even have like chili seasoning, pink Himalayan salt, and some garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, the basics. I'm gonna just put some into here. You don't need as much because I'm gonna put some also in the mixture. All right. So this is the last of my eggs. So this is cage-free egg. This is a cup of almond milk, unsweetened, of course. And this is really strong. Like, it has a strong smell. It smells like, to me, like fish. Not like an expert on oysters, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or a common thing. So we got to make this mixture work, because again, this is the last egg in the house. Oh my gosh, duh. That's enough. I brought the spoon so I can toss the oysters and the around in this mixture, but not to stir. That's why we have a whisk. I hope you guys can see me. I'm so sorry about that. So here we go. We're just stirring the egg and the milk, and I did not add water, as you can see. So we're gonna just put the rest of this mixture in and then stir. See how it actually looks really pretty. Stir, 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 stir. Now we're gonna go ahead and just, oh, remember we're starting with the baby bellas. I'm actually gonna just pull off the stem, and I'm gonna fry these also. They're like little nuggets, little chicken nuggets. And I've rinsed these for like 2 or 3 minutes just to kind of rub off some of like the dirt, the fuzz. And then there we go. And that's the reason I really have this spoon. So I can just kind of mix it around. So we're gonna go ahead and drain some of this excess egg off. And almond milk. And we're gonna toss this around in the bag. Okay, very basic, very simple. We've all done this before. We've all seen this done before. It's not anything complicated. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your booty. The texture. Okay. And so here's like the little two. I've already rinsed these and they were already in water. I'm just gonna put them in. Obviously, fresh is always best. And then frozen is the next best for me. But this is what my budget allowed, a can. So I don't wanna toss it up because I don't wanna break them up. So I'm gonna put this in gently. I'm not gonna toss these as aggressively as I did the mushrooms because I really don't want them to fall apart. I feel like they've been through enough. I wouldn't be as gentle with fresh oysters. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at one of. So I am going to go ahead and get the grease hot, put in the mushrooms, and then the oysters, and then get started on my kale. I'm sure you can hear my air fryer. I have my chicken. I have my chicken in the air fryer. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so I am done with, my mouth is watering a little bit because I'm so excited about eating this. So this is a combination of the mushrooms and oysters. So this is an oyster. This is, sorry about that. This is an oyster. Like, right? Looks almost like a jalapeno. It's an oyster. This is an oyster, or even like a little nugget, whatever. But this is actually the, what do you call it? Mushroom, baby Bella mushroom. So this is like the inside. It takes longer to cook these because of the dough gets in the inside of it. And this is another one. Here's the one that has like the hole. Okay, I don't know if that helps, but you know, I make these all the time. All the time. So hot in the house. This is the oyster. Now this is just a lazy dip that I actually got out of the refrigerator. I didn't have time to try to make a real dip because remember, I'm cooking my dinner because my son is looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm in here talking to my little 5 subscribers. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and turn on your notifications. So this is actually chicken filet dip. Everything you do is amazing. I don't. It's so worth it to try and experiment with it to see if you like it. Fresh is always best, and you get oysters that are like almost the size of your hand. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get my chicken and my kale, plate it for my son, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. And here's just another picture of a little bowl of goodies. See, this is the cutest little snack.